listening to The ShakeUp, streaming live in the ShakeUp mobile app and online at www.theshakeupam.com.
Beyonce, hold up.
Yeah, Beyonce, hold up. It is The ShakeUp. Yours truly, MJ.
Alex the Great.
I was drawing a blank. I couldn't think of the name of the
That's
song.
unfortunate. That's an unfortunate truth that you couldn't keep up with what someone that you used to say you were related to.
She's still my sister.
And her music.
Nothing happened. Nothing changed.
Okay.
I just couldn't. I was drawing a blank. I'm getting in my old age, okay? All right. Jumping back into entertainment news. So Kordell.
Who?
Kordell, that's Portia.
You're petty.
Apparently, Kordell has some explaining to do.
Some splaining to do. In the words of Ricky Ricardo, Kordell, you have some splaining to do.
So, word on the street is that an ex-lover, a male, who is sick of dealing with Kordell and his controlling ways, and has put all of his alleged business out on blast. In an email, a man claims that he's been dating Kordell for the last 2 years. He said, this is what he said. I've been dating Kordell for the last 2 years, and yes, I'm a guy. I love Kordell and his son, Sire. I guess that's how you pronounce it. But I can only be manipulated so much. When we met, he was my quote-unquote bro. We played golf, went on trips. He supported me when I was fishing.
He was your golf bro?
Yeah. When I was finishing my master's, yes, he paid for me to finish school. And I supported him when he was finishing up his degree earlier this year. But I feel like just because he has more money over me, he can control me. So I have to give it to him. He started this well. We became friends, then close friends. Slept in bed together on trips without doing anything. Then one day I woke up and he was laying. I woke up and while laying in bed, he brought up his last sexual encounters. He told me how he let 2 girls provide fellatio for him, and one was licking his butthole.
Eating the booty like groceries.
Yes, pretty much.
Okay.
And he asked, had I ever done it or would I? I said maybe. He jokingly said with me, I said maybe. Nothing happened for months until we got drunk and he aggressively said he wanted it. Needless to say, that began our relationship. It was good
so
for
he
a while.
said it aggressively, like he said,
like, I want you, like I want it.
okay.
First of all, my brother informed
I mean, I'm all for knowing what you want.
You talking about y'all was first of all, what I do know is, and my 19-year-old brother informed me, men don't like to sleep in the bed with other men if they're not gay. They don't. My little brother, I was like, my brothers have been here. I was like, you can sleep with me. He was like, I'm too old for that, man. Like, that's what I do know. So you talking about y'all slept in the bed? No. I be wondering what dudes do, because, females, like, we sleep in the bed with each other all the time. But dudes be like, nah. Like, I need my own space. Nah.
Yeah, the first option is I'm sleeping on the floor.
Exactly. Unless they're homosexual,
sleep
they're
on
not
the couch.
interested in sleeping in the bed with another man. Now, he said it was good for a while until his ex-wife came back around. I didn't really
Portia?
care. Yes, Portia. That's Portia. I didn't really care because he always talks about
I really don't
Portia.
like you, fam, at all.
Once he started knocking her off, he never brought her up. He was giving her money every week and would get mad when I said she's using you. So this mystery man also sent a video showing a man that looks a lot like Kordell Stewart, showing his private parts on camera. Now, you can go watch the video and see for yourself.
Yeah, because we can't show it here.
Right. I mean...
Because the beginning of that video, it's all peen.
Pretty much, yeah. And...
But the way
Of course he's going to rebuttal and say, like, it's not clear, that's not him. It looks a lot like...
No. If you watch the video, it's him. You can say it's not clear if you want to. When he turned the camera around, that's like me. That's like you going right now to the ShakeUpAM.com, click and listen. Now, there's somebody that looks a lot like Alex the Great live right now. There's somebody's face right there
Alex.
that looks just like him. Look at that. It looks just like him. Look at that. Look, that looks just like him.
He looks awful
But I can't say if it's him or not. Don't know if it's him. bullshit.
Okay. I'm just saying.
Oh, I'm not supposed to say that word.
You wasn't.
Right.
That's why I said okay.
Sorry.
Well, here's the
holidays. I'm sorry.
The story. Let's show. Hey, here's the update. So a woman reached out to one of the blogs with a story alleging that it is Kordell in the video, but he sent that video to her.
Okay.
This is where the plot thickens. Plot twist. So she was saying that he sent that video to her, not another man. So this is what she had to say. She sent an email and she said, "Hello. Today, footage of the football player Kordell Stewart surfaced online claiming to show him exposing himself to another man. Unfortunately, I have to say this is false, as a good portion of the video uploaded was sent to me, the real recipient. I'm soon to be divorced and have been seeing Kordell privately for 2 months because I do not want our relationship to affect my divorce proceedings, as I began seeing him after we met on a recent trip to Turks and Caicos in May. Of course, I was married at the time and was with my husband and his family on that trip. Foolishly, I shared a video he sent of his penis to me with my friends and was horrified to see it had been shared online with a false story about a gay relationship. Hold on.
But you just said a portion. Because I heard you say a portion of the video.
I know, hold
This
on.
video has 2 parts that's all meshed together in one.
Up. Even more horrifying was the fact that it has been edited to make it seem as though he exposed his butt. You'll notice that there is a black screen between the shot of his penis, which is real, and the shot of his butt. That's because the second shot, the butt shot, isn't of him and has been lazily tacked onto the original video. This is why the audio has been removed. I can vouch for this because anybody who's been with Kordell knows that he has a scar on his left cheek caused by an injury he got when he played football. The scar isn't on the behind of whoever's in that video. I know who's behind it that is and why they are out to get him, but I don't want to get into that. All I know is that I feel guilty and ashamed that my decision to brag about sleeping with Slash to my friends to get back to my husband has led to this mess that has now affected my relationship with him permanently. Now, somebody, of course, people are trolls, somebody took a screenshot of what she was actually talking about. And they have it covered up in the moon, but you can see the mouse pointing to that alleged scar that she said is.
It's not there. The scar's there.
It actually is there.
The scar's there. What you talking about, man?
Everybody
knows when you turn your camera over. Are you a Snapchat user? Do you use Snapchat, MJ?
I do.
So what happens when you turn your camera on Snapchat? Is there a black moment?
The same reason why everybody thought that everybody thinks that people are sometimes driving and snapping and they're actually in the passenger seat because it looks like they're in the passenger seat, but they're actually driving. It's turned around. Come on now, if y'all still don't.
You know what? That's fine because Kordell isn't a millennial. He's aged out. I know, and millennials right now, like we are about to reach 40. We're right in the middle of it.
Oh, I was
but
about to say,
the full spectrum
30,
of millennials. No, I'm not 30 yet.
Look.
There you go, try me. But it's all good though. It's all good. It's all good. But we
give-
are right in
give
the
me
middle.
about a couple
But what I'm saying is that there is a group of people that still technology it don't make sense to y'all. Y'all are on things and you don't know what the hell you're talking about.
Right.
Ma'am, you're misinformed and you're trying to he tried to get you out here in front of us. But let me tell you something about people that use technology. And we know how it works. And I can tell you 9 times out of 10 we can tell an edited video.
Right. Video didn't look edited to me. That's all.
But you know what? This point, Kordell, if you want my honest opinion, bruh, I don't know. You've spent years and years and years and years, and you know it comes to mind. Kordell was back in the spotlight. Obviously, we know why he was back in the spotlight, and it had a lot to do with something that transpired here. We didn't even know that this was coming or that we would ever be a part of this. But for y'all's date.
Oh, when? Rucris?
Tell me, when are you
No,
leaving?
you know what? I don't need your money. I still have half my sin money.
Oh, okay.
From the pastors and bishops and football players
What football players have you dated?
I dated plenty of football players.
Who?
I dated some in Atlanta.
Who in Atlanta?
I dated, Kordell.
Kordell who?
Yes, Kordell Stewart. That's Portia. And like I said, when I saw it on TV,
Wait a minute.
Wait a minute.
So
wait a minute.
Did you know Kordell was married to Portia?
I did know. I didn't know who until I started watching the show. And then when I watched the show, I was like, oh my God, no, she did not. Because I was that way too. When they broke up with me, I left and I started talking about them to people. And then
Okay, so that happened. A month later, Kordell was he just let it linger out there. A month later,
ready to sue Andrew.
A month. Okay, he did sue Andrew.
Exactly.
And recently won the lawsuit for defamation. However, Andrew now has a case, MJ. Andrew has a case because it's not defamation if it's
true.
true.
So what you think, Andrew? Because one thing we both know personally, and literally, is Andrew is not a smart person.
But I do know that
People
somebody is going to tell Andrew that you can now countersue and probably win because it's not defamation if it's true. Now, based on what Kordell said, he left here. A month later, he went and addressed it somewhere else.
Where did all of this start? When did you become? Let's go. Watch this.
Go ahead.
Watch this. Are you?
No.
You're not.
No.
If you were gay, would you have a problem admitting it, living that life, doing that, whatever it is?
It's a free country. You do as you please. You express what you choose to express. But I am not a gay man.
Okay.
I'm a heterosexual man.
Where did this all start from?
Okay, we don't care where it all started. We know that it keeps coming up. That's what we do know. Like, we don't know where it all came from, Kordell. And I'm not really here to litigate it. I'm not Judge Judy. I'm not going to give you a polygraph. I think no one really cares enough. Like, actually, we don't even care to see you in the news. Like, over and over and over again. The fact that you still pop up as soon as I got 3 text messages at the same time. There must be people that get like blog alerts. 3 text messages at the same time. You know, there's certain things, MJ, that you and I are just attached to that we can't let go of, that we can't get away from.
But what's unfortunate is even if this story is true with this man, I still don't know if I would believe Andrew, but now people are going to believe Andrew.
No, there are people that now believe Andrew completely.
Exactly. This is actually what's going to happen.
I'm not here to talk about Andrew.
Don't really debate. Don't really know if it happened with Andrew. What we do know is Andrew is a compulsive liar. We know that personally. That man is a compulsive liar. He doesn't have all his marbles. But regardless of that fact, because of this story and because of this all coming out, now everybody going to believe him. Regardless. They're going to be like, oh, see, he was right.
Well, on the flip side, too, I don't believe that woman.
I don't either. He got this woman.
He got to you.
Who are you and who is your husband? Prove it. Who are you and who is your husband? I definitely don't believe her. Where you come from? And I want to know, like, where was this, like, who is she? Like, where did she send it from? What email did you send it from? Are you a real person? That's what it would take.
Let me tell you.
It would take a real person, and I want to know this real scenario.
It's one thing for you to send.
Like, I want to see your real husband, a real trip that you went to Turkey. Like, because this could have been a random person. This actually could have been Kordell sending this, making up this whole story. This could be a scheme
that Kordell set up.
Yes.
And at the end of the day, though, I think when it comes down to the story that she told, and I know because I got that video, what I also know about you people that send nudes, I said this to somebody yesterday. There's a lot of people out here that send nudes on the regular. I feel like if you want to expose yourself like that, I just feel like it's just way too risky. It's just not something I have ever indulged in.
Right. Why are we still even talking about this? Like, why are y'all still out here, especially celebrities? Why are you still letting people record you? Why are you sending people stuff?
It is so dumb.
That's why now. I ain't nobody now. But guess what? You're not taking no pictures of yours truly, MJ. Mikey, you're not doing it. And I'm not sending you anything. You want to see news? I'm sending you lipsticks.
I'm
not sending you anything.
One time,
if we are
I'm
that
telling
personal,
you.
or if we had intimate moments, it will be in person. That's all you get. But you're not gonna have anything. You're not gonna have any memory of that. The only memory you're gonna have is in your head. You're not gonna have any evidence of that. No news.
What I'm trying to tell you is, when I hear the phone unlock, when I hear your phone unlock, you better make sure your head is out of reach, because I'm popping something. I'm popping the first thing that I can reach. I'm popping it. You are not reckless. Like, I hear your phone unlock. Let me hear it unlock.
Kordell is reckless for this. And I know some people say, well, if you're not around your significant other, you need this. And That's what y'all choose to do.
Yeah, that's dumb. But let me go back.
You're
Let me go back to what I was trying to get
Reckless.
to. The what she said. I know because I got the video. What I know about people that send nudes, they don't take new nudes for you people. They send the same ones to everybody else. So if he sent you, let's say this was true, he probably didn't send you his ass. I'm posting. When we get done with this discussion, this is going on. I'm putting it out there, ass all out, Kordell, because that's the problem. That's the issue that people are taking with the video. It's not the collective video. People send videos like that. People send nudes. This is not a new thing, especially for our generation more than anything. Like our grandparents probably would be like, "What the hell?" I mean, so you telling me y'all just take videos and pictures of yourself and just send them to people? You just send them at random times. You get out the shower, like that's what they do. They don't take new ones every single time, ma'am. So if you did get in a video and you think it's edited, the scheme is, in the words of good old Keke Palmer, the true gag is, no, you did get a video. If this happened, ma'am, you weren't the only one and you didn't get the full thing. So you're trying to take it in your simple mind and say it's been edited.
Originally sent to me. You don't know that.
She lost her damn mind.
You were apparently in Turks and Caicos with your husband and his family, so you don't know. Don't worry about it.
Ass all out.
My conclusion.
Kordell Stewart, ass all out.
My conclusion, what I think about Kordell Stewart, and I'm done. Like, I'm not even going to be like.
Because I'm done too.
I'm not going to be speculating anymore. This is just what I think about you. Can you go ahead and cue it, please? You don't know what I want to play? What I think about Kordell Stewart?
Oh.
You're just looking all stupid.
I was like,
come on, you usually bounce back. What's wrong with you?
I know. I just had a moment. And then, But at the end of the day, Kordell, this is not just MJ. This is what we think of you.
This is a consensus.
Gay!
All right, when we come back, your last look at trending news, we need to talk about an issue that happened in Fort Worth, Texas, and our thoughts. Check in with us, 1-844-99-SHAKE.
Let me go ahead and bring some joy to the world before we do that, because I'm not trying to,
we ain't got long. Come on.
It done pissed me off. It really done pissed me off, all right? Keep it locked right here, right now. This one is from the preacher's wife, Whitney Houston, and the Georgia Mass Choir. That sounds so churchy.
The
Georgia Mass Choir.
The